Welcome Tamers, today we're talking about green cards from BT14 and what's coming out. Let's get into these Digi-Eggs here, which is only one. I don't know why I said Digi-Eggs. Leomon, your turn once per turn. When one of your effects suspends a tamer, this Digimon gets 2000 DP per turn. How often will you be suspending tamers? Not more often than you would suspend opponent's Digimon. So I'm not too sure how much gameplay we're going to see from this. Again, depending on what the new stuff is, which we'll see moving forward in this video. Leomon, on play, by suspending this Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add one green card among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. This is good, and the reason I say that is because obviously there's ways to play. Well, this wouldn't qualify because it's a larva, but okay, let me scratch that. When you play this, you get to reveal cards, and what makes it good is that it could be a tamer, it could be an option card that's green, or it could be a Digimon. It just has one green card, so that's what makes this Leomon good for that reason. Kodokugumon, oh my god, I think I butchered that. Anyway, on play, by suspending one of your Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So this is kind of like a Pamumon, but it's more of an on-play effect that allows you to do that. It only costs 3. It is a rookie, I guess. It's pretty cool. I've actually never seen this Digimon, and I like it. I can F with it. Wonder if I could make like a Spider-Man deck. Interesting. We'll find out. So this is good, I guess, if you have another stack and you wanna kind of do like a, suspend your opponent's Digimon so you can swing over, you can. But for a play cost of 3, I don't see this being played much. Now, if it were to say it can't unsuspend until, the next turn, right, during their unsuspend phase, then it'd be better. Let's move on to the main stuff for green, which is a Palmon. Start of your main phase, one of your opponent's Digimon gains. When this Digimon becomes suspended, lose 2 memory until the end of your opponent's turn. Oh, this is nuts. This is nuts because aside from when they attack, they'll lose 2 memory. By now, you guys should know just green focuses on suspending your Digimon, and that's all what this Palmon does. So starting your main phase, bam, you give something, one of your opponent's Digimon, lose 2 memory, and now you just suspend it, and now you gain 2 memory. So you could play, for example, just like a needle spray, right, where it suspends a Digimon, and you're playing it for free. That's actually pretty nuts. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have a green tamer, reduce the cost by 1. Awesome, more reduction for green. Up next, another Quagamon. Has jamming, insectoid, pretty nice. I mean, jamming is always nice. I don't know how much play you'll see from the Quagamon. Togemon, your turn once per turn. When you would play a green tamer from your hand, by suspending one of your green Digimon, reduce the cost by 3. That's nuts. Now you're playing tamers for 1 if they're 4 cost, and I'm assuming the Mimi here is going to cost 3, so you can play it for free. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have a green tamer, reduce it by 1. So now you'll get to reduce it by 2 if you have Palmon and the Togemon, which is nuts. You're essentially almost Digivolving for free. Kind of a good pseudo, not Digiverse, good pseudo Digisorption. Here we go. We got Dokugamon. On play and when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then all of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less, don't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. That's cool. Against whiteboards. So think of like Jessmon too, right? If they have a lot of Sistermons in play, the majority of them, which I think all of them are less than 5000, if I'm not mistaken. So now you can suspend all of them and then they don't unsuspend, and you're able to kind of swing into them if you need to. I mean, again, I'm just throwing an example out there, but it's good for the most part for whiteboard decks. Finally, getting a new Leomon. When attacking, if you attack an opponent's Digimon with higher DP than this Digimon may Digivolve into a level 6 Digimon with Leomon in its name from your hand for a Digivolution cost of 6. Okay, I like this effect, and then that's for 6. No, why couldn't it just be for its Digivolution cost? I mean, a lot of them are like 4 or 5 anyway. Yeah, it's good, but yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see if there's a Saber in here. I don't think there is, but I don't know how to feel about this effect. What do you guys think? Inherit. While this Digimon has Leomon in its name, this Digimon gets 2000 DP. So there you go. So it kind of makes sure that you do swing over where you need to swing over. Using its one attacking effect, you give it 2000 DP. Okay, I guess. Leomon Ace. Here we go. Hand counter Blast Digivolve, 4 cost. On play, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then you may return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with 5000 DP or less to the bottom of its owner's deck. That's good. If there's a way to increase that DP, that'd be nuts. So yeah, this would be good if they're swinging, you Blast Evolve, and then you can return like a rookie. Usually there's a rookie and they always kind of go rookie every game, but it'd be nice if you're able to do that with for a tamer too. Nonetheless, this is a good card. It's not bad. How much of usage will we see from this? I am not too sure. Maybe 1, 2 of. Then again, all the ace cards you're kind of only gonna use 1 or 2 of. Their drawback with the overflow is really pricey. Next, we got a Piximon. This is something we have very few of. On play and when digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of your opponent's turn. That's a good effect. Will he be used in some builds? Possibly, but probably not. Okuomon. End of opponent's turn. Once per turn, by suspending one of your Digimon, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 2 green Digimon cards among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Oh wow, that's actually, the fact that it's the end of your opponent's turn is actually really good, because you can suspend this card, reveal 5, and now you're kind of helping yourself search by getting a level 6, and then it's your turn again. You go through your unsuspend phase, and now he's, you know, untapped. And I could digivolve to a level 6 and swing. This is actually a really sweet effect here. It's interesting. I like that, because if it's during your turn, then like I'm saying, he's suspended during your opponent's turn and they could swing over it. So that's actually interesting. Panyamon. Rule. This card is also treated as having Leomon in its name. What sucks for this is when you play Jerry, it says that you can only play a Leomon. And this doesn't work because it says this card is also treated as having Leomon in its name. So it'd kind of be like Panyamon Leomon. So it wouldn't work unless it just counts as having brackets to Leomon. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below, but I don't think it works. Piercing, and then when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's cool because now you digivolve and then boom, piercing, but it's only 7,000 DP. As I've stated before, piercing can always be like a double-edged sword unless you're swinging with the mega, because now, I mean, in order to get rid of a body, you're still gonna have piercing and go through a security stack, and then what if you die from the security stack and you don't want to die, but you do want to get rid of the Digimon? Inherit. Well, this Digimon has Leomon in its name. This Digimon gets 2,000 DP. Onto the level 5s. Oh, we do have a new saber. Rosemon. When digivolving and when attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. There you go. Play cost of 3. However, it does cost, I mean, it does have 11,000 DP, so that's not good. It's a high chance of you know, dying to security. But when you have the Togemon and Patamon, and then if you combine it with the Yoshino, you're playing this for free. Your turn. Once per turn, when a Digimon Tamer becomes suspended by an effect, you may unsuspend this Digimon. So here, I'm guessing you would swing with the ultimate at a Digimon, at least. Digivolving. I mean, no, it works when attacking too, so it doesn't matter. So you could digivolve, unsuspend, or when you attack, and then you suspend a Digimon or a Tamer, unsuspend, and now it's untapped, and you can swing again. What's nice is that you could basically suspend 2 things in that one turn that this Rosemon comes into play. It's nice, but you're not gonna see Rosemon play a lot until you get the X antibody Rosemon. That's where she becomes busted. Up next, we got the new Saber Leomon with piercing, evil for 4. You see what I'm saying? It's like, why just not let us pay the 4 instead of paying 6? Like, I get it, you're warping all the way to a level 6, but the Guiomon, the Vmon, it lets you digivolve for 4, if I'm not mistaken, or for its cost. I think it's for 4, but here you want us to pay 6. That sucks, man. And then not to mention, you have to attack a Digimon that has higher DP than you, which, I mean, it's not hard doing that, because you could swing into a level 5 and then you can digivolve for a 6. So I guess, but 6 is just so hefty, man. Continuing on, when digivolving, by unsuspending this Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's nice. You won't be able to swing twice though, because the Leomon would put you passing your turn. End of your turn, this Digimon can attack one of your opponent's Digimon. Never mind, you can. That's actually really cool. So I could see how that could work now, where you have the Leomon, you're at 3 memory, you attack a Digimon that has more DP than you, which won't be hard because you're only sitting at 4,000. Then you digivolve, and then you unsuspend it, so you get to essentially attack twice. You could suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. It'd be nice if Tamer was thrown in there as well, but I guess you can't give that to every green card. End of your turn, and then that's when you would attack another Digimon if they have 2. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's not bad. And again, they would have to have 2 bodies there. So it's kind of like a pseudo Diarbitmon. Moving on to the Tamer, Mimi. As you've noticed, we're getting all the season 1 tamers again. On play, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with plant, vegetation, fairy, and one of his traits among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck. When a Digimon becomes suspended by an effect, by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. So this could work with the Rosemon. Obviously, when you Digivolve, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or tamer. But keep in mind, it's only when a Digimon becomes suspended, not when a tamer. Which obviously you're gonna suspend more Digimon than tamers, but if you're using Rosemon's effect and they only have tamers now, you can't trigger the Mimi because you're tapping tamers, not Digimon. So keep that in mind. Moving on to options, we got Poison Ivy, play cost of 1. One of your opponent's Digimon gains all turns. When this Digimon becomes suspended, lose 2 memory until the end of your opponent's turn. So this is just like the Palmon. So can you imagine stacking this Palmon and this Poison Ivy and then just suspending your opponent and then just gaining 4 memory back? That's nuts. Security effect, activate this card's main effect and then add this to your hand. Good. We're gonna be seeing a lot of play with this Poison Ivy. Yeah, and just what makes it even better, it's a 1 cost. Up next, we got Flowering Sincerity. I don't know why they just couldn't use the attack, but okay. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if you have a tamer with Mimi in its name, one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of your opponent's turn. I don't think you'll see much play of this because there's more option cards that suspend. And yeah, it's good, but again, it's kind of like, do you want to play this for 3 cost and then, you know, your opponent can't unsuspend until the next turn, which can be good. If you're triggering this with Poison Ivy and the Palmon, then you're gaining 1 memory back. So, I mean, I could see some gameplay on it, but I don't think you're going to see as many in a deck build. So that is it for the green list, guys. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can check out all the other ones. Take a look at all the other colors. I did post or am going to post the other colors of BT14. Let me know what you guys are excited to play this set, and I'll see you guys in the next video.